God says, "Beloved soul, there are moments in life when you feel a quiet call within you, not something loud or urgent, but something gentle that invites you to pause, to breathe, and to listen. It is not a voice that creates fear or pressure. It is a presence that brings calm, a feeling that you are being guided in a way that is patient and understanding." God says that true guidance never comes from fear. It does not rush you or make you feel like you are losing something if you do not act immediately. Instead, it allows you to feel safe, to feel supported, and to take your time in understanding what is being shown to you. Beloved soul, there may have been times when you felt overwhelmed by thoughts, by expectations, or by the feeling that you needed to act quickly before something was lost. Yet in this moment, you are being reminded that your path is not built on pressure. It is built on awareness, on trust, and on calm understanding. God says that when a message is truly meant for you, it will not disappear if you take a moment to breathe. It will remain with you, gently guiding you until you are ready to receive it fully. There is no need to rush, no need to fear, and no need to feel like you are running out of time. Beloved soul, this moment is not about urgency. It is about connection. It is about allowing yourself to slow down and to notice what you feel within your heart. When you do this, you begin to understand what truly matters. God says that you are not at risk of losing something by taking your time. In fact, when you allow yourself to be calm, you become more open to understanding what is right for you. Beloved soul, take a moment now to breathe slowly and deeply. Let your thoughts settle, even if only for a few seconds. Notice how your body feels, notice how your mind feels, and allow yourself to be present. God says that presence is where clarity begins. When you are present, you are able to see your path more clearly. You are able to make decisions that feel aligned, rather than decisions that come from fear. Beloved soul, you do not need to worry about missing something important. What is meant for you will always find its way to you, in a way that feels natural and right. God says that your journey is not fragile. It is not something that can be broken by a single moment or decision. It is something that continues to unfold, step by step, guiding you toward growth and understanding. Beloved soul, trust that you are supported. Trust that you are guided. And most importantly, trust that you are allowed to move at your own pace. God says that this message is not here to rush you. It is here to remind you that you are not alone, and that you can approach your life with calm and awareness. Beloved soul, allow yourself to receive this moment without pressure. Let it feel gentle, let it feel safe, and let it remind you that everything is unfolding as it should. God says, beloved soul, there comes a moment in your journey when the noise around you begins to quiet down, not because everything outside has changed, but because something within you has started to settle into a deeper sense of calm. It is in this calm that you begin to hear what truly matters, not as a loud message, but as a gentle understanding that grows within your awareness. God says that trust does not come from being certain about everything. It comes from allowing yourself to feel steady even when things are still unfolding. When you begin to trust this calm within you, you no longer feel the need to rush, to force answers, or to act out of pressure. Beloved soul, there may have been times when you felt like you had to make decisions quickly, as if something important depended on immediate action. Yet now, as you allow yourself to slow down, you begin to notice that clarity does not come from urgency. It comes from presence. God says that when you are present, you are able to see your path more clearly. You are able to understand your thoughts without being overwhelmed by them, and you are able to feel your emotions without being controlled by them. Beloved soul, take a moment to notice how your thoughts move. Notice how they come and go, and how they begin to feel lighter when you do not hold on to them too tightly. This lightness is not. It is a sign that you are beginning to let go of unnecessary pressure. God says that you are not meant to carry the weight of every thought, every expectation, or every fear. You are meant to experience your journey with awareness, allowing things to unfold in a way that feels natural. Beloved soul, as you continue to trust this calm, you may begin to feel a quiet confidence within yourself. Not a loud or overwhelming confidence, but a steady sense of knowing that you are capable of moving forward. God says that this confidence is built through awareness. When you understand yourself, your thoughts, and your feelings, you begin to move through life with more clarity. Beloved soul, you may also notice that your perspective is changing. Situations that once felt stressful may now feel more manageable, and decisions that once felt difficult may now feel easier to approach. God says that this is how growth appears. It does not always come as a big change. It often shows itself in the small ways your thinking and your awareness begin to shift. Beloved soul, you do not need to rush ahead or try to figure everything out at once. You only need to stay present and allow each moment to guide you. God says that your journey is not something you need to control completely. It is something you experience, step by step, with trust and awareness. Beloved soul, trust that what is meant for you will continue to unfold, regardless of how quickly or slowly you move. There is no need to fear missing something important. God says that you are exactly where you need to be. The calm you are beginning to feel is not. It is part of your path, guiding you toward clarity and understanding. Beloved soul, allow this calm to stay with you. Let it guide your thoughts, your actions, and your decisions as you continue forward. God says, beloved soul, there comes a moment in your journey when the calm you have been allowing into your life begins to reveal something deeper, something that is not loud or overwhelming, but steady and clear in a way that gently guides your thoughts and your direction. It is as if the quiet you have created within yourself begins to speak, not through words, but through understanding. God says that clarity is not something you chase or force. It is something that appears when your mind is no longer crowded with pressure, when your heart is no longer overwhelmed with urgency. And when you allow yourself to simply be present with what you are feeling. Beloved soul, you may begin to notice that your thoughts feel different now. They are not as heavy, not as urgent, and not as demanding. Instead, they move more gently, giving you space to observe them without being pulled in every direction. God says that this is where true clarity begins. When you are no longer reacting to every thought, you are able to see what truly matters. You are able to understand your path without confusion. Beloved soul, as this clarity grows, you may also begin to feel a sense of direction within you. Not a rigid plan or a fixed path, but a gentle knowing of what feels right and what does not. This knowing does not come from outside. It comes from within. God says that this inner guidance is always present, but it becomes clearer when you allow yourself to be calm. When you are calm, you are able to hear what is guiding you. Beloved soul, take a moment to notice how you feel when you are not rushing, when you are not trying to figure everything out at once. Notice the sense of ease, the sense of balance, and the sense of clarity that begins to form. God says that this ease is not. It is a sign that you are aligning with your natural state, a state where you are able to move forward without unnecessary pressure. Beloved soul, there may still be moments where you feel uncertain, and that is natural. Clarity does not remove every question. It simply allows you to move forward without being controlled by those questions. God says that as you continue to trust this clarity, you will begin to make decisions with more confidence. Not because you have all the answers, but because you trust your ability to understand what feels right. Beloved soul, you are not losing anything by slowing down. You are gaining awareness, understanding, and a deeper connection with yourself. God says that your journey is not. Every moment, every thought, and every feeling is guiding you toward a clearer understanding of your path. Beloved soul, allow this clarity to grow. Do not rush it, do not question it, and do not try to force it. It will continue to unfold naturally as you move forward. God says that you are exactly where you need to be. The clarity you are beginning to feel is not. It is part of your journey, guiding you toward a more balanced and peaceful way of living. God says, beloved soul, there comes a moment in your journey when everything you have been slowly feeling, understanding, and allowing begins to settle into a deep sense of peace within you, not because every question has been answered, but because you no longer need every answer to feel secure in your path. This is the moment when you move beyond seeking and begin to trust, not blindly, but with a quiet awareness that your life is unfolding in the way it is meant to. God says that this stage is not about reaching a final destination. It is about reaching a state of being where you are able to move forward without carrying the weight of constant doubt or pressure. You are no longer trying to control every outcome, and you are no longer feeling the need to rush ahead. Instead, you are allowing each moment to guide you naturally. Beloved soul, you may begin to notice that your thoughts feel lighter now, more spacious, as if there is room for understanding to grow without being crowded by worry. This lightness is not. It is the result of everything you have allowed yourself to release. God says that when you release the need to control, you create space for clarity. And when clarity is present, your path becomes easier to walk. Beloved soul, as you step into this space of trust, you may also feel a quiet confidence within you. Not a loud or forceful confidence, but a steady knowing that you are capable of handling whatever comes next. This confidence is not based on certainty, but on your connection with yourself. God says that your connection with yourself is your greatest guide. When you trust what you feel, when you listen to your inner awareness, you begin to move through life with more ease. Beloved soul, take a moment to reflect on how your journey has brought you here. The moments of uncertainty, the questions, and the experiences that once felt heavy have all contributed to your growth. They have shaped your understanding and strengthened your awareness. God says that nothing has been wasted. Every experience has had a purpose, even if you did not understand it at the time. Beloved soul, you are not the same person you were before. You have grown, you have learned, and you have become more aware. This awareness is what allows you to move forward with peace. God says that your path is not something you need to search for anymore. It is something you are already walking, step by step, moment by moment. Beloved soul, trust that you are exactly where you need to be. You are not behind, and you are not missing anything. Everything is unfolding in a way that supports your growth. God says that this is not an ending, but a new beginning. A beginning where you move forward with calm, with clarity, and with trust in yourself. Beloved soul, allow yourself to fully embrace this moment. Let go of the need to question everything, and simply trust that your journey is unfolding as it should. God says that as you continue forward, you will begin to see how everything aligns in a way that reflects your understanding and your growth. Beloved soul, this is your moment to move forward with peace, with awareness, and with quiet confidence. If this message touched your heart, type Amen in the comments and share this message with someone who needs calm and clarity today.